It's fortunate for us that when the work-life survey came out, it gave us a great chance to consider feedback from our family. We'd really undergone a lot of change within the College of Pharmacy. I was serving as interim dean because our dean at the time became provost. And we'd also grown a lot. We were in this fabulous new building in the Todd building, great opportunities to expand what this nationally and internationally recognized College of Pharmacy was doing, but that means lots of new people, lots of new leadership roles, and the potential that communication might have dwindled and maybe we were losing a sense of community. So we said, we're doing strategic planning now. Let's really integrate this into our strategic planning process. We used the work-life survey to really find areas where we could improve and to give us a sense of what we could do to make some meaningful change. So in that idea and in that vein, we found that areas of transparency in our communications, that sense of inclusion and that sense of community, although we were doing okay, we could do a better job at. A top college of pharmacy is always going to strive for excellence, and so we said, let's see how we can really narrow our focus on those particular areas. And it wasn't something that we said only the leadership team should do, but we would continue to engage our frontline folks in identifying what those issues were, whether it be how we changed, how we ran our meetings, creating newsletters that really kind of provided a personal touch as well as factual information. Some of those things seemed somewhat simplistic, but was certainly quite valuable.
The feedback was really important in terms of our college. We were already doing a lot of good things, but the feedback, what it did, it helped us to establish some of the things that we could do better. Handing a lot of responsibility over the staff council and also the faculty council empowered them in a number of ways. It allowed them to set up agendas for the college-wide meetings that we had. It allowed them to talk about a number of things that we needed to improve on within the college. And the dean just pretty much turned it over, those meetings over to the faculty council and also the staff council. One of the things that we talked about in the town meetings was some of our people were confused that they were asking about the university as a whole. So we were able to figure out in a town meeting by getting their comments about some of the questions that were asked in the survey, enabled me to put together a number of goals along with their approval, and also pair it with the University of Kentucky strategic plan in terms of their plans the university has for faculty and staff. It's important for college success because it makes people feel like that they have some say about decision making that occurs within the college. I said earlier, it gives them empowerment and makes them feel like they're a part of a big picture.
With regards to the UK at Work survey, it really was looking at a couple of the points that the college chose to focus on, which is ensuring faculty have access to the resources that they need to be successful, as well as ensuring that faculty feel a sense of belonging at UK. So what we've decided to do with the Faculty Lunch and Learn is invite speakers to give a 1-hour topic throughout the year instead of just the 10 minutes that they were given in the initial faculty training. This makes sure that everybody has enough chance and opportunity to ask questions, and we're not throwing too much information at new faculty when they've first started at UK. It also gives that sense of belonging because these new faculty are coming in about once a month throughout the academic year for about an hour, and so they're able to forge relationships with people from other departments that maybe they wouldn't normally interact with by attending these lunch and learn sessions. Then we also had somebody come from the UK Office of Work Life to discuss how to balance career obligations with home life, particularly in those important years leading up to tenure, where it's so important to hit the ground running career-wise, but understanding that people have a life outside of the university.
We looked at the work-life survey and we saw some items on there that we wanted to improve. So we looked at diversity and inclusion, looked at engagement, we looked at empowerment, communication, and leadership. As a result of the work-life survey, we created an Intercultural Awareness Day that consisted of an event showing diverse people doing diverse work. So during homecoming week of our agricultural roundup, on that Thursday of our faculty and staff student picnic, We invited all of our faculty and staff and students to come out and paint a tile of what diversity meant to them. And as a result, we have over 138 participants that came out. And we combined every individual child to create 4 distinct murals within our college to show diverse people doing diverse work. If you think about what our people actually do, they're eliminating barriers, creating access, they're feeding the next generation of individuals, and also creating the next generation of leaders. We have the challenge of feeding 9 billion people by the year 2050. And it's important for our people to feel inclusive and feel welcome to do the things that they actually do and do it well.